everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Aaliyah. So what's up, girl? Y'all, before I start this video, I'm going to warn you, I'm real comfortable right now. I don't even have on mascara. I'm not wearing earrings. I literally just got through washing my hair, so bear with me through the crustiness, okay? But it's okay. So today's video is going to be super chill. I was just going to have a little story time. I was going to tell you all about the time I told my crush I liked him. Oh my gosh, it is pretty embarrassing. So okay, so it's my senior year in college. I of course was single because I've never actually been in a relationship before. Sad day. Anyway, so I was a single Pringle ready to mingle. So this was 2 or 3 years ago. So this was before I started my transition. Girl, it was a mess. This whole story is a mess. So jumping right in. So I was a resident assistant back in my school, or an RA in my residential hall or dorm hall, whatever you want to call it. So yes, at this time I was presenting as male because I have not officially came out of the closet. I really haven't came out to any of my close friends or anything like that yet either. So this is the beginning of my senior year, and it was towards the end when I officially got to come out to all my friends and stuff like that. It's my senior year, presenting as male, but very much so out about liking guys because I've always been a little boy crazy. I was obviously very nervous because even though I wasn't really out as trans, I've always felt these feelings. So I've always known that I was a woman on the inside, you know, just waiting for my time to let it show on the outside. So yeah, I was very nervous about having a floor full of guys because my school didn't have the whole co-ed floors. This story is already embarrassing me, gosh. Anyway, so the school year is starting off and I'm just meeting all the residents in the building. So there is this really cute guy in my building, and I was just like, oh gosh, he is so fun. And I'm such a hopeless romantic where if I see somebody who I find really attractive, I'm just like, oh my gosh, what if this happens? And what if we fall in love? And what if we get married after college? So I'm just like, oh gosh, it's like, here I go in my feelings already, just met the guy. So I'm still keeping my cool, whatever. So it wasn't anything too, I wasn't like real deep in my feelings just yet. Okay, so fast forward a couple of weeks into the school year. Some kids like to go out and drink on the weekends. There's lots of like frat parties and all this other crazy stuff kids get into. Students, I don't know, I'm saying kids, I feel old already. Anyway, so yeah, there were some residents who were drinking and everything. So then I believe I was on duty that day, or maybe I wasn't. I was just, I don't know, I like my sleep. So I was knocked the fuck out, and it was like a Friday night, and it was like 1 o'clock or something like that. But next thing you know, I get somebody banging on my door, and it was, okay, so the way that my building was set up, I had to share a suite. So I had my own bedroom, and then I had to share with 2 guys, and they were in the same suite as me. So we had our own little hallway and our own bathroom and stuff like that. But oh, okay, so there's a door connecting the main hallway to our suite hallway. So I hear my actual room door getting banged on. So I get out of bed and I open the door, and I'm just like wearing stuff like this because I'm just chilling, right? Girl, why when I opened up this door, was it the guy that I had a crush on when I like first seen him or whatever? So when I opened the door, he's shirtless and he had all kinds of muscles, and I was just like, oh, I was like, please don't do this to me. The temptation is too real. And all I kept thinking to myself was like, bitch, am I still asleep? Because I was literally just sleeping, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this fine ass man without a shirt on with his muscles just popping is knocking on my door, and I'm just like, oh. So yeah, my suite mates ended up letting him in because he was like knocking on like our hallway door. Okay, so before I say that, he actually showed up to my room because he locked himself out and he needed me to let him in. So I was just like, oh, okay, I can do that. But why, when I was getting ready to like walk out with him, he walks in my room and closes the door. I'm just like, I was like, oh, I mean, we gotta go to your room, which is out there and you walked in here. I'm just so confused. Girl, he is like in my room and he's like looking around at my decor or whatever, looking at like the team, because I had Teen Wolf posters and I had an X-Men poster because I'm a nerd. So he's looking at the Teen Wolf and he was just like, yeah, Teen Wolf, I like that show. And then he goes, I'm not gay or anything, but I like that show. And I was just like, okay, all right, anyway, because I didn't think if you like Teen Wolf as a guy it makes you gay. Girl, moving on. So we're in my room and I don't know, he was like cornering me against the wall, and I'm just like, bitch, if this is a thirst trap, I was like, bitch, I'm falling. And this is the part I forgot about almost. Girl, he was asking me what kind of guys I like, and he was just like, I don't know, like asking me for like what type of guy I look for. And I'm just like, you nigga. So then we're just like talking whatever, and then he asked me if I wanted to because he noticed that I don't have a TV in my room, because I never watched TV. I've always been on my laptop, if anything, going through Tumblr. So he knows I didn't have a TV, and he was just like, oh, I was like, do you want to go to my room and watch TV with me? And I was just like, me? I was like, yeah. So he walks down the hallway and I'm following him. Girl, I'm talking about back muscles for days. I was like, okay, I'm enjoying this view. So I'm walking behind him, and then he opens his door. I'm just like, didn't you come to my room because you were locked out? I'm just like, what's going on? So then I go in his room and we looked at TV. And that's literally all that happened. We just like looked at TV, and then I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, I guess it's time for me to go after we watched this little episode. And then he just ended up going to sleep. I went to sleep, and that was that. A few weeks later, I went out to this like organization party, and it lasted later than I thought it would. So it's the weekend, so I'm just coming back to my room. So as I'm walking down the hallway, I see him at my door, and I'm like walking down. I'm just like, it's like, hey, what's up? He gave me a little hug too. I was just like, oh, okay, I like hugs. Yeah, girl. So he was outside my door, and then he was just like, because it was late by this time, and he was like, oh, I was looking for you and you weren't in your room. And then he was like, I was gonna see if you want to hang out. I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, I just went to this organization party, because I mean, he knew I was a little lame. I didn't really go out much, so he was like, why weren't you in your room? But so I was like talking to him for a little bit, and then he just like went to sleep, and I just went to sleep. So then of course I'm just like, he wanted to hang out with me. So then a few more weeks passed by, and why the fuck did this man get a girlfriend? And I was just like, I feel betrayed. I am disgusted. By this time, I am already in my feelings. I mean, of course, me being me, already in my feelings. If first he fine as fuck, and he showed a little bit of interest in me, and I'm just like, okay, sign me up. Hey. Anyway, so he got his girlfriend, and then I was talking to some of my friends about just the situation later on, and we were just like studying together or whatever, and it was my friends I didn't really talk to that much, like on the regular. So I was just like filling her in, and I was telling her about a crush on, and she was like, you had a crush on so-and-so? And I was just like, yes. And she was like, oh, he's gay. And I was just like, no, I mean, he has a girlfriend. Obviously, people, like, guys can like guys and not be gay. They can be bisexual, pansexual, whatever. And oh gosh. Anyway, so moving past that, I was just like, oh, I said, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm gonna head on out. Just kidding, I didn't do all that. So in the back of my mind, I was just like, oh, well, too bad it never happened, because he has a girlfriend. They ended up breaking up. So then I'm just like, oh, is your girl back in the game? After that, like a few more weeks go on, I'm just like, oh, I guess it wasn't meant to be. And I was just getting all in my feelings, of course. I mean, I was, I'm always in my feelings, let's keep it real. In my feelings, so deep in my feelings. Anyway, fast forward a couple more weeks, maybe months. I'm not really sure how long that time span was, but it's like homecoming, and one of my friends, so I used to always kiki with, we were just like talking about everything, and then he was just like, just go for it. It was like, you know how many guys I've taught, like told them that I like them, and I was like, oh, I was like, I've never done this before, so I'm a little nervous. Girl, still to this day, I'm trying to figure out where in the world, from what dimension did I get the courage to tell this man that I like him. So that same day I talked to that friend, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. And I was like, what's the worst that can happen? A lot. But I was just like, what if it works out? What if he was waiting for me and we just live happily ever after? Yeah, but no. So I asked to speak with him in private, and I was just like, yeah. So I just sort of like told him about everything I told y'all at the beginning, just like explaining everything back to him, and then I told him like how I was feeling. I was just like, he was like, yeah, and I was like, I like you, and I was just like, yeah. And he was fine with it. It wasn't like weird or anything. Pause. So I was presenting his male at the time. I knew, and I mean, obviously I am trans, and I've always known that I was a woman on the inside. So back at the time, I was presenting as male. So he said, oh, I'm not gay. And then he's like, sorry. And he offered me a hug, and of course, who am I to decline a hug? So we hugged it out, and then after that I awkwardly walked to my room, and I was just like, okay, let's just forget this ever happened. You know, sharing it on the internet. Oh gosh. Side note, I don't like it now whenever I'm talking to guys, because I am obviously presenting as female now. I am a woman, and I'm just like, whenever I'm talking to guys and they tell me, oh, I'm not gay, or like I've had an instance where I was talking to this guy and he didn't want to like make anything official because he was saying so-called he's not gay, and I'm just like, first off, back the fuck up, because that's disrespectful. That is plain disrespect. Anyway, going back to the story, I was just like, okay, I'm just going to deal with being alone. I mean, just obviously wasn't meant to be. I eventually ended up coming out as trans to like my school, if that makes sense, just being who I am, towards the end of my college career, so like last semester. And yeah, it was nothing really changed with him. I was still very awkward around him. I mean, I was a very awkward person. I feel like I made it awkward. And if that wasn't enough, after I graduated, I visited my school a few times, and I saw him on 2 occasions. And the first time, I was a little lit. I think it was homecoming again, just me and homecoming, I guess. So I was with my friends, and we went to this bar, and I saw him there, and I was just a little tipsy. And then I go up to him just like, hi. I was like, how are you? And just like, I don't know, just being very friendly. And then, I mean, after that, it was just like, whatever. I mean, of course, I'm still in my feelings, so. Anyway, so the next time I saw him, it was when he was graduating, but I wasn't there. Obviously I wasn't there to see him graduate, but I was with my friends and supporting them. And then I was looking for one of my friends. I don't know, like I was looking in the distance trying to figure out where she went. So then as I'm staring off, I like focus into like what I'm looking past, and literally right in front of me, he's sitting there with his family. Bitch, I said, oh. And after that, I never talked to him since. So still very embarrassed. Yeah, I almost told another crush of mine that I liked him, but I was just like, after the last time, no way. No way. Unfortunately, there isn't a happy ending, like a happily ever after love story ending to this story time. Just embarrassment, yeah. But I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. Hopefully there's some more story times. Give this video a thumbs up if you like videos like it, and I'll know to make more. Yeah. So I will see you all next week. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also leave a comment or two if you want to. Okay. See you all next week. Bye, girl. Bye.